it's always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one tonight.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does. All right, so here we go. Round one is underway, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he understood the grappling challenge he was up against, but he's not afraid to engage on the ground tonight.
It's a danger that is not worth risking. It is something that you don't want to play with. This grappler is that good. When this fight gets to the ground, you enter his world, especially when it looks like you hold the advantage on the feet.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
So a block on the strike, and now the counter jab for good measure. Nice job by the longer fighter there.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. And he landed the right hand there.
Dig and kick. Nice.
Single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big punch from the clinch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, misses with the jab. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Nice. Keep moving.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
He's doing a lot of work with his offhand. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else. Good punch.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick off right there.
Stop. All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys were evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Just misses with the right.
Nice kick.
Nice. That's it. Nice shot.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Effective punch there by Choi. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Right hand landed. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Back and forth we go. 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Nice diversity in the attack.
Choi gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Way to hide that leg kick. Good punch land. Oh man, head kick lands.
Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Nice straight right lands. Pretty nice knee there, DC.
Great job finding the opportunity to land that strike.
2 rounds in the books. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here. Just whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. We'll finish this fight. He's hurt. He's hurt. Ooh, what a punch.
Back and forth we go. Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Oh, uppercut to the head, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
His opponent was doing a great job of seeing the punches coming straight at him, so he changed the angle and came up through the middle with it.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great timing to land that punch. Fantastic timing on that
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Well, it's one thing to have length that's an... Oh, big knee!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point. That's a big strike right there.
Tags him with a flush left. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Straight right, he misses. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Out of range with that one.
Look at the force behind that leg kick. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. And he's back up. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Beautiful punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab. Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Final minute to go here in round 4. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Close guard. Strong bottom work here. Staying busy. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. You really broke him down with your striking. Keep that going. Inside low kick is awesome.
You ready? You ready?
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh! He's out!
He's done, he's done!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent.